Do you miss some easy volleys playing pickleball? Are you in control of the point and then screw up a volley? I know I do. Guys and ladies, please leave your comments, please subscribe, and don't forget to have a good day. I forgot to have a good day once, but today ain't that day. It's gonna be a good day, and this is a really beautiful point. David hits a beautiful lob, nice reset off the lob, and Mark misses the easy put away volley. David is beside himself, absolutely beside himself. Do missing volleys ruin friendships? Don't ruin friendships, take these tips. 1. Volley out in front of you. In front, not behind you. This is one of the biggest mistakes I see people make. That's a number of reasons, but the main reason is this. Number 1, you can see the ball hit your paddle. Number 2, when you're out in front, try to push my arm. You can't. When I'm back here, push my arm. You can, This isn't like a magical trick. It's science, people. I'm using science to validate my own concepts. And this is a really good example of what not to do. Christina approaches the kitchen and hits that volley behind her, and she knows it. Take a look in slow motion. She hits it somewhat behind her, and it pops up, and she knows she's in trouble. And she knows it. Look at her. She looks at her paddle. She goes out in front. She's putting her paddle out in front. She's a very smart player. Very smart girl. And here is an example of her doing a really good job of hitting the ball out in front, putting it away, hitting it down the middle, making the opponents choose, and they chose not to hit it. And this happens a lot in rec play. And Rich and Christine are so happy they're going to go grab some drinks and talk about hitting the volley out in front of you. Very good concept. Here is the same point, and watch Rich Lively. Mark drives, and Rich Lively hits a forehand volley out in front of him and puts it away. There's no defense against Rich Lively. We're going to miss you a lot, man. He's moving to Michigan. A huge hit to the pickleball community in Orlando. Number 2, don't swing too much. So many times you see people bring that paddle back too far. You can still swing in an upward motion if the ball's low. Right here. You don't have to take it back all the way. If it's high, you don't need this crazy take back. Get out in front. Use this left hand to stabilize yourself. It's one of the 3 pillars of balance, people. I'll do a video on that as well. Christina gets an easy put away and swings a little too hard, a little too long, and a little too much. Maybe because she's playing with Sam, Mark is in the top right-hand corner, and look, there's no take back on that forehand volley at all, but he is swinging through the ball. Again, no take back on that backhand flick, and that is just beautiful. You can really learn a lot from watching Mark. I never thought I'd say that in my life. Number 3, if the ball's coming really fast at you, don't slice it, meaning cut under the ball. I'd recommend a quick block, not much take back at all. If the ball's coming fast and you slice it, it's going to pop up. Your partner's going to get hit in the head or the eye. They're going to sue you, and you'll never play pickleball again. So don't slice a ball that's coming really fast at you. Block it. Here's Tony Giannani. He's playing Kyle Yates, and look at him block that forehand volley. Keeps them back, and they control the point. He's not slicing under that. He's really blocking it out in front of him, and it's just so simple. So simple. And Tony Giannani is one of the best coaches in the nation. He coaches all the top players, and we're lucky to have him in Orlando. Thanks, Tony. Here's Pickleball. He's in the top right-hand corner, hits a beautiful forehand out in front of him, and just blocks that drive from Henry Warnado. Another pro, another awesome player, another coach. Let's do one more example of Mark Napatovich. He's in the top right-hand corner, slices that return, gets to the net, no take back, hits it right at Simone's feet. They get the advantage and they win the point. So these are all good examples. No take back on the forehand and backhand volley. Hit it out in front of you, and you'll win more points, you'll win more games because you watch my videos. Because I'm pretty cool. Not too cool. That would be sick. Number 4, if the ball's coming medium paced at you and you really want to keep your opponents back if that's still the baseline, I recommend swinging at it. You can put good topspin, control the ball a lot more to get it deeper. So many people, if the ball's coming a little high, they'll hit it and it'll go shallow in the kitchen, and it allows your opponents to really get to the kitchen extremely quick, so you're playing to their hands. So I'd recommend swinging more to keep your opponents back, especially on that fourth shot. This is Cliff. Cliff is in the near right-hand corner, and look at him. He swung at that fourth shot without a big backswing. This is key. It's not a big backswing, but it's a full swing. He's put in a lot of spin, so when it hits the ground, it really kicks, and it's very tough for Octavio to hit a good drop. He doesn't, and Rob gets an overhead to put it away. And this is so important. You see so many people lose the advantage on that four shot, and this is a prime example of losing the advantage on that four shot. Paul's in the left-hand corner. He should have pushed Jack Foster back, hit it at his feet, keep him deep. And I always give Paul trouble. He has played 1,000 straight days of pickleball and counting, and he is a true 5-0. Number 5, hit at your opponent's feet. This is self-explanatory. It's very tough to hit when it's at your feet. Keep pushing them back and play to the percentages in pickleball. Here's Tony Giannani. He's in the top right-hand corner, hits a beautiful slice return, hits it right at AJ's feet. AJ was a former ping pong player. If he got it back, Tony would have hit it at his feet again. If he got it back, Tony would have hit it at his feet again, you know? Please note, Tony has put in a lot of topspin on this, so this is really kicking when it hits the ground. AJ should be trying to hit it out of the air if he can to avoid this kick. Be deceptive. That's number 6. So for example, I can pretend like I'm hitting a hard swinging volley when the ball's coming softer, and then cut under it and hit a drop shot. You know, hit deep a couple times and then hit out wide. There's so many things you can do to be deceptive. Here is one thing you can do. This is Mark playing against Ben Johns, and he hits that 4-shot drop shot. This is so effective. I've done videos on it. Not many people utilize this shot, and it really does work. 7, especially in rec play, focus on this because in tournaments, you become really good. Focus on ball placement. It's not about crushing the ball all the time. Place the ball at the opponent's feet, like I said before. Hit it out wide. Really control your pace and where you're placing the ball, you know? And Gary Galt is so good at this. He is in the near left-hand corner. He hits it deep middle, again, deep middle, and then look at that angle. This works so well. In tournaments, you gotta put the ball away. Trust me, it is a momentum killer if you don't. So don't do it and be like Gary Galt, Heisenberg. Guys and ladies, thank you so much for watching. Do you have any other tips to hit very good volleys? Please leave your comments, please subscribe, and don't forget, this is very important, to have a good day.